Realsports Soccer was released on the Atari 2600 in 1983. If you're familiar with Realsports Football, which was released only a few months before this game, then you'll notice the similarities. The players are bigger, and there are less of them on the screen. It's a 3-on-3 game, but it does have the look, feel, and sound of the football game in question, or American football in case you call it that. You control one of the 3 players on your team, which you can toggle between them when you're on defense in an attempt to steal the ball. You're pretty much guaranteed to get a steal if you're able to make contact with the ball, so weaving your way around is a sound strategy if you're being pursued, as well as passing it off to one of your teammates, or rather pass it off in the direction of one of your teammates and then switching to him so you can catch up to it. It's very stripped down. Like I said, there are only 3 players per team, and there are no goalies, so you have to play strong defense to prevent goals, especially if you let the center get a hold of the ball near the net, because it's easier to kick it straight than to angle it off. But either way, you've got to get the ball out of their possession. You can't count on blocks. There are 3 difficulty settings. You can toggle between a 5 or 9 minute game, and you can play 1 or 2 players. The multiplayer option is always preferred, but this is still a fine experience against the CPU. There are no formations per se. Each of the players is locked into their territory of the field, so the top guy can't veer off into the middle section, for example. It is nice that you can switch the player you're controlling, but I wonder how much of this was due to the 2600's limitations, or if it was just a corner cut. It keeps things streamlined, but I feel like it would have been more fun to be able to free roam and run the risk of leaving a man open to double up on whoever has the ball, but I digress. It's still a fun, stripped-down form of soccer. There's no goalie, no out of bounds, no overload of players on the field, and no shortage of goals, which doesn't sound like soccer. It actually sounds like an improvement, in my opinion. It could have been beefed up a little bit more, but it's a decent little soccer game for its time.